Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Friday, May 1st, 2026. Let's take a look at the economic calendar for today. As you can see on Friday, first, there are only two very important data releases. S&P Global Manufacturing PMI data scheduled for release at 10:30. Those data are from the UK. And then at 4 o'clock, we got manufacturing PMI data from the USA. So the situation here is quite interesting because the market participants expect an improve in the UK and in the US in form of the manufacturing PMI data. Obviously, there are some other important data releases. For example, they are the manufacturing PMI data scheduled for release from the oh no, that's a bit. I thought like maybe there would be some Eurozone, but there isn't. So the minor data are called Tokyo Core CPI, which is down from 1.7 to 1.5. Australian PPI, which is kind of a down from 0.8 to 0.4%, and retail sales in Switzerland up from 0.4 to 0.5%. So it doesn't actually look that bad whatsoever. So without any further ado, let's switch to the charts and we start with euro dollar. So the euro dollar 4-hour time frame chart is looking bullish after the breakout in the momentum above the level of 50, now 61 points, and above the local short-term trend line resistance just after we dip towards the demand zone that we indicated at least 1 week ago. So we got a breakout above the trend line, black one on the chart. We have a breakout above the upper parallel channel line. So this is this channel, right? So right now we are approaching the technical resistance 1.1755. So any breakout above this level is even more bullish, and next target should be roughly around 1.1768. So that's the situation on the euro dollar. Situation on the cable, it's even more bullish. We broke above the swing high at 1.3598. We've made a new swing high at 1.3621. We almost hit the extremely overbought conditions. So this level here is now clearly violated. We don't need it here anymore because it looks like the market didn't even react on this level. So we don't need it. Now the situation here is like we can see another further movement to the upside, but we need to switch to the daily time frame chart. And on a daily, we can see that possibly the next technical level here will be roughly around this level here, 1.3725. Let me just place some line here on this level for you guys. So this is the next target, next technical resistance. As you can see, it used to be a swing high on the September last year. Then there was a violated to the upside, new swing high was made. Then the market tested this level again, then tested this level again. So it looks like the market recognized it and wants to be a part of this. This technical resistance wants to be part of our analysis. Nevertheless, it all depends how the market will react right now on this level. It's quite odd level. Nevertheless, it's still here. It's still there. So please keep an eye on the current situation. Next target 1.3725 on cable. US dollar versus the Japanese yen. As you can see, big movements to the downside. So finally, we have a breakout from the from this zone here. So it looks like it was a distribution zone. Big swing to the downside. Look at this. Local low is at 155.51. Extremely oversold market conditions. Very sharp decline. Very dynamic movement, aggressive movement to the downside, which is not quite unusual after so long period of uncertainty and range trading. So currently we went to the downside, we tested the breakout and last technical support level. So let me just remove these levels right now. So we know there is a channel here. So let me just remove this channel from the chart. No, that's not the one. I want this one. There you go. Let me just remove it. And now I will change this these levels here for technical resistance, obviously because the price is below it. So right now we got movement to the downside, test of the technical resistance and rejection. So market is under the bearish pressure and lower prices are expected. How about the gold? Well, the gold tried to move higher, as you can see here, but it's still and even broke above the trend line, the channel, for a bit. Nevertheless, it returned very swiftly back towards the inside of the channel and back towards the bullish direction. Sorry, bearish direction. Obviously, it's that the channel is moving lower. We hit the level of 50 and we reversed immediately. So right now momentum is negative. It's quite strong, 41 points, and the market is pointing to the downside, and the lower pluses for gold are expected. S&P 500 new all-time high, 7,255. So we can see that this movement here to the downside after the negative divergence has been made is now done, and all of these levels here should be treated as a technical support. So it looks like the situation here looks quite bullish, and this situation here looks quite bullish, so the outlook remains bullish as well. Nevertheless, we are in the uncertain territory because there is no technical resistance to the upside. All of we can do are projections based, for example, on Fibonacci or any other technical analysis projections. So for now, please notice that we've made another swing high and there is even bigger bearish divergence. So sooner or later the correction will come for the S&P 500. For now, cautious approach is here the right approach for the S&P 500. Crude oil stabilized around $105 after moving off the extremely overbought conditions and getting rejected in first try to break out above that trend line. Remember this trend line, this is it, that's the trend line. As you can see, the loss was in the March 2026, and even after the March we still have this trend line that works for the technical for the market of crude oil. Obviously there was a technical resistance here as well, so very strong level here from the technical point of view. The bulls didn't cope with this level, they were rejected, but they are consolidating in the narrow zone. They don't want to go lower, they are consolidating here, getting ready for another attempt. We will see very soon. And last but not least, the Bitcoin. Bitcoin dipped as low as 74,937, but now from this levels of 40, yet again roughly around the level of 40, we bounce back up. Right now 54 points. Bullish momentum is getting much more visible. Next target, the swing high from the April 29th, 77,900, and then there is a chance that we will hit even the swing high from the April 79,486. For now, bulls are trying to get more momentum and are getting ready to move even higher. So let's see how this will develop. For now, that's everything for me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. So take care and bye bye.